was news in pictures, and this is Cathay Gazette screening it. To ports in the Middle East come American freighters laden with arms and equipment for our forces. Large numbers of tanks are slung ashore, fully assembled and ready for dispatch to destinations in the desert. As the tanks come ashore, troopers of the Royal Tank Corps rip off the tarpaulins, make a few minor adjustments, fill them up with petrol, and away they go. In less time than it takes to say waltzing Matilda, they're out on the ranges putting in a few bursts. The South African human dynamo Field Marshal Smuts arrives at an aerodrome in the Western Desert on a lightning tour of his men in the front line. Few men have won such wholehearted admiration as South Africa's beloved Umyoni. Down an avenue of cheering men drives one of the Empire's greatest statesmen. Transport vessels from Vichy France come into a Syrian port, bringing back British and Imperial troops taken prisoner during the campaign. The men were taken through Greece, Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, Austria, Germany, occupied and unoccupied France, before finally arriving at Beirut. And they even found time for a spot of souvenir hunting. And are they glad to be back in circulation again? Why, army grub never tasted better. In Jerusalem, the exchange of prisoners problem, now happily concluded, brings General Dentz and his staff into the picture. Until such time as all captured British officers are released, the Vichy General and his officers are held as hostages. Every courtesy is extended to them during their detention. The final settlement of the terms of the Acre Convention has now solved the problem, and to use a hackneyed phrase, the incident is closed. At Marseille, we see the arrival back in so-called unoccupied France of Vichy troops returning to their unhappy country from their Syrian adventure. Bitter experience has no doubt taught them much. But whatever they think about Peter, the old woman counts most of all now.